Hi, my name is Sandy Carter, and I'm IBM's Vice President for Social Business Evangelism. And welcome to our Social Business Coffee Break. Thank you so much for sparing a few minutes of your day to have coffee with us and to learn a little bit more about social. And today, I have a really interesting topic talking about how to engage your employees with a little bit more heart. You know, employees in a large enterprise or even a medium-sized enterprise increasingly face a lot of communications that are emails, newsletter. Now, raise your hand if you're guilty of that, because I know I am. Every once in a while, I have that urge to send out that email communication. And the problem with that is that it's not really engaging. It's sometimes less effective because you're not getting that two-way dialogue that a social business needs. So if you look at reaching people through their social profile, it really can help change the way that your employees engage with you as a leader and can help really shape and change a community and a business as well. So an example here, I think that has really worked with their heart in the way that they communicate is Electrolux. Electrolux has about 106 billion euros of business. They operate in over 60 countries, 52,000 employees, and they've got over 40 million products that they get out there every year. This is a lot of things to communicate about and to talk about, and a lot of employees to do that. They are the world leader in appliances, so they are doing a lot of things great, and they wanted to take this to the next level by communicating with that heart in their minds to their employees. And those are their words. They needed more heart in their communications. Their challenge was how to change user and leader and workplace communication strategy. How did they resist the urge to send that email all the time and to seek a better way to integrate that dialogue and probably more importantly to engage in that dialogue? So what did they do? Well, they changed their employee-to-employee communication. They shifted a lot of that conversation from email to working inside of an activity stream where you've got different streams of dialogue happening. You have an overview of the conversation that everyone can see. It's great for engaging a team in a project. You could make it public or private based on what you're working on, and it really reduces a lot of attachments and sending things back and forth and getting things to people that they really don't need. Also, to add heart, they shifted their leader communications, and they wanted that to be done through a connections profile. So employees now could subscribe to specific or all leaders, so certain ones or specific ones. Leaders could now reach out to that workforce and engage them, not just send stuff out to them, push to them, but engage them in a two-way dialogue. So they could send something out and instantly get response and interaction. Made it much more personal, made it more informal, and really changed the environment at Electrolux. Now, how do we know that this is really beneficial, though? You know, it sounds really good, but employees, as they looked at their form of communication, they actually chose this new platform, which was called eGate at Electrolux, as the #1 choice of how they wanted to communicate, not just with each other, but with their leadership team as well. So what's the moral of this story? Well, the moral is that communications and the way that we dialogue and the way that we engage has changed forever. You need to think about, how have you changed? Are you still living in the past with emails and newsletters? Or can you jump into the future with engaging in that dialogue, an informal conversation, much more personal, much more caring, and as Electrolux says, with a lot more heart? My name is Sandy Carter, and I'm Vice President of Social Business Evangelism at IBM. Thank you so much for your time today.